I'm Sumayyah Kemp. I'm a wrestler here at Delaware State University.
Growing up on Cleveland's east side, Sumayyah Kemp's willingness to give back has not only changed her life, but the lives of everyone around her.
After I graduated high school, I started working, traveling, and one of my old high school coaches, he ended up calling me. He like, whenever you in town and you want to just like run a practice or something, just let me know. He ended up connecting with me with Beat the Streets Cleveland.
She kind of came on as a volunteer coach and mentor for young ladies.
Beat the Streets Cleveland is a local nonprofit that aims to mold K-12 students into positive adults by giving them access to youth development, mentoring, and wrestling.
As soon as I walked in here, like it felt completely different from like my school team, and like it just felt like she was just so welcoming.
I wanted to be the person that I know young girls needed, and I know what I needed when I was younger, and I tried to emulate what I needed, and it ended up changing some lives and helping a lot of kids.
I would say she's like one of the defining mentors I've had in my whole entire time as a wrestler.
But just as Beat the Streets helped get Sumayyah back into the wrestling world, it was also the catalyst for her next venture.
I didn't have the desire to go back to school just because I was working. I was making money and I felt content. They're like, no, you are an amazing person. You are great. You are intelligent. You're going to school and we're going to make sure you get there. Every year, Beat the Streets holds a big tournament with all the different chapters. This year, it was held in Philly. We stopped at 4 schools. I came here with the intention of trying to connect the coach with my high school kids, but I stepped on to Delaware's campus and I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
She ended up coming to me expressing a little bit of interest of potentially wrestling here. And before I knew anything about Sumayyah, I was already interested because of her demeanor and her presence.
Delaware State is a historically black college who is making their own history this season as the first Division I HBCU to have women's wrestling as a sport. But for Sumayyah to be a part of the Hornets' inaugural team, she would need some help.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it just because of the money aspect. I remember sitting down on the floor on the phone with her, just kind of distraught, like, dang, I might not be able to go. And then I called Demetrius Williams and he ended up saying, don't worry about it. We're going to figure out the money. And he told me, if it's coming out of my own pocket, you're going.
I saw how passionate and how dedicated she was to her education and also the sport of wrestling, and I wanted to support her on her journey.
The next day he called me. He was like, I got the Cavs on the phone. They're offering to pay for you to go. And they agreed to cover the entire cost of my first semester. It really reinforced that what I was doing meant something.
I felt like her dreams were like falling out of her hands. And then, between the help of Beat the Streets Cleveland and her coach Demetrius, and then obviously like the generosity of the Cleveland Cavs, it was salvaged. And now she's here, and I have so much confidence that it's exactly where she's supposed to be.
I don't think I could think of anybody who deserves it any more than her. I mean, she puts in 100% even when she has 50.
It's not an exaggeration whenever I say that, the contribution of the Cleveland Cavaliers have made Sumayyah's dreams come true. And so in you giving to her, you've changed her life. But in you giving to her, you can trust she's going to give to somebody else, and it's going to change their life too. So you're definitely getting a good return on your investment with this one.
I was always taught that you should go through life in service of others. That's the purpose of life, is to give back. And I'm grateful to be one of those people that they have chosen. It has definitely jump-started my future, and I am eternally grateful.